by this episode. The Jackal's refusal to lose is beginning to pollute his safety. His obsession with absolutely accomplishing this kill, letting his guard down in some ways, whether that's asking Xena for help, his exploitation of Rasmus. These are all clever things that he's using, but they're also opening up vulnerabilities that could come to bite him.
We're shooting in Budapest in a building called Lupa, which is itself architecturally stunning.
It's an amazing space. It's got such nice lines and textures and colours.
We're supposed to be in Tallinn, which is part of UDC's heritage. It's a space in which, if he's to be assassinated, the Jackal has to be.
It's quite an intricate operation to get here. The security is intense. So he's had to come in a couple of days early. He's had to sort of climb into the ventilation system. I'm not great with heights, I'm not going to lie.
If it was quiet, you'd be able to hear Bianca's heart beating so loudly because he is in here. To know that everyone else feels like they have it handled is maddening to her. She knows something's going to happen. So when it does, she's very much ready. It's an I told you so.
I come up from under the ground into my bulletproof Perspex box that was a really weird thing to be behind, but actually visually it sort of gives these amazing reflections, but also it just sort of says so much about what we have to hide behind or be behind in order to stand our ground as who we are and what we believe in.
The rich, corrupt, and powerful have taken away what belongs to the many and hidden it where only a few can find it.
I think there's something beautiful in the writing of the speeches. And I know Khaled has found it a very powerful and emotional thing, finding the character, but also having this moment.
What was amazing about this scene for me is that Khaled Abdallah is a very old pal of mine from the university.
And it's just really funny that the first time that we worked together, he's trying to kill me.
It wasn't how we intended it to be, but seeing his force of charisma on stage today was quite something.
What we've tried to do is to craft a thing where UDC is protected by bulletproof glass as long as he stays close to the glass. If he steps back and exposes his head, the Jackal can get a shot. And the pleasure, I think, for us is trying to have a real relationship for the distance of the shot and then connect the camera to the sniper scope so that we see practically and optically what you see through the scope and what the shot would be.
It gives you the experience of looking through the scope, but also the periphery around it. It's not quite as clean as often it's depicted in films.
He's gonna lead you to where it is, so you can come and take back what's yours! Fuck you, you tyrant!
It's all gone to pot because there was a maverick bodyguard. The Jackals failed to kill UDC.
All his bodyguards come running on the stage, form tortoise around him with the shields, which are all ballistic shields so you can't shoot through them, and they scuttle him off. The whole place erupts.
There were 2 shooters. He's in it somewhere. Look at the exits. Let's go.
And the scenes we're doing today are the panicking crowd rushing through the lobby, out the emergency doors and through the security perimeter. And the Jackal, who was hiding in the building, puts a baseball cap on and ever so calmly just saunters through the crowd and gets away.
It's total chaos and carnage. Thousands of people trying to leave the building, hundreds of supporting artists, a ton of stunt people.
Trying to coordinate the movement of crowds and pick out individual actors within a chaotic frame is really interesting.
In the Jackal's screwed up morality, one of the reasons he's, I think, a really good actor is he's always present. As he's walking away after he's failed to kill UDC and he hears his name called, for me, there's this, don't be who I think it is. It's who I think it is. And there's only one ending that's coming there.